Hiya Karl, lovely to meet up with you on the range again yesterday and do some further work on your swing. I mean, the first thing we noticed when looking at fly scope was that we're still attacking the ball from the inside too much. As a result, any slight discrepancy in the club face results in a large push or an overdraw, so we're definitely too much from the inside. If we take a little look at you from down the line on the far left hand side, you're going to see the initial move is for the shaft to roll behind the hands as opposed to staying squarer to the arc of your swing. Like you see here with Grant weight, the arms work in, but the club stays out. So at waist level, the club is much more in line with the hands. As a result of that, when we approach the top, we tend to lift and get across the line. Arm plane's pretty good, left wrist quite cut, resulting in an across the line position rather than what we see here, which is the shaft, again, much more in line with the hands. From this position now, we're going to struggle to get back to the ball. You can see as we get the club coming into impact, shaft way behind the hands, very much underneath as you extend a little bit too early. So what we're going to do here is put a circle around your head. You're going to see a stand up as you're coming into it. As you stand up, the shaft gets more and more underneath you, and from here now you're trapped on the inside, and all you're ever going to hit pushes and overdraws. What we see here with Grant weight is more of a move down as he starts the downswing. As he returns back into the forward flexion that he had at address, you can see there that the shaft starts to turn the corner and get back in line with his hands, coming into the delivery position, presenting the club much less from the inside. So what we've done here on the far right is use the grid that we've laid down on the mat. We've got one stake down here to illustrate the direction in which we're pointing, and then we've got another stake down here that we're going to try and swing the arms down on the through swing. So the feeling is that we're going to get the ball forward and we're going to try and hit some pull cuts from a pretty neutral setup position. Straight away you can see there that the club is rolled behind you less. At the top of the backswing, it's much less across the line, so we compare that to where you were originally. So there's a definite change in the shaft position. So this drill is very good for allowing you to feel the positions that we want you to get into. From there now, we do come over the top of it because we're trying to hit some pull cuts, but you can see it's the exact opposite. We're not stuck on the inside anymore, we're on the outside, swinging across more. We're going to get that ball, as long as we square the blade up, which unfortunately we didn't on that one, we're going to get that ball starting left and cutting to the right. And remember, that's not what we want to do long term, but it's a drill. We want to get a lower exit as opposed to a higher exit like we see here with more face rotation. So sometimes it's just trying to get a feeling of the opposite. Somewhere in between is the swing that we want to use. Start with the ball well forward in the stance, hit some big pulls, gradually work it back to a more neutral position, start trying to hit the ball with a more normal swing. Good luck with it, and I look forward to speaking with you again in a week or so's time. Well done.